What's up, guys? Day Supreme back to another video. As you guys can see, I tried to post some figures for the intro of this video, but my cat decided to, there goes Jeff Hardy. She decided to be, oh, now she's moving. Oh, now she's moving around. But yeah, anyways, I am re-uploading my WWE Elite Collection from 2017. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
And today we are going to be looking over my WWE Elite Collection. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So this is my favorite second figure of all time. It is, I think it's WrestleMania Heritage, Shawn Michaels. Next up, Elite 1, Jeff Hardy, my favorite figure of all time. And by the way, none of these figures are for trade. Next up, Elite 10, Yoshitatsu. Next up, we got, it's not finished, but it's Elite Build-A-Figure, Paul Bearer. I just need the arms, so I need to really find that Neville. Next up, we got the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville. What a coincidence. Next up, we got the Target exclusive, Rocky Maivia. I believe that's what they called him. Or, I don't know. Next up, we got Elite 31, or no. I don't remember. But it's Tyson Kidd. It's his first, or his second Elite, and sadly, probably his last. Next up, we got Elite 39, Dolph Ziggler. That figure is really good, but this one tops it off. Here we got another Elite Dolph Ziggler. This Dolph Ziggler just beats that one in a heartbeat. There's just something about this one that I like, and I don't know what it is, but yeah. Next up, we got Elite 3, I want to say. The Miz. And we have Elite 9, Luke Gallows. Can't wait for his new figure to come out with Carl Anderson. Next up, we got my only ringside exclusive figure, ECW CM Punk. I did put the bulky knee pads on to make him look like the other Punks, but I don't have too many other Punks. Next up, we got, I think it's Elite 30 Hawk. Then we got Elite 30 Animal. Here we got Elite Legends. I'm not for sure what Legend series it's from, but it's Jimmy Snuka-Fly. Then we got WrestleMania Heritage Kane. I need to find a new hand because the other one snapped. Then we have one of the greatest figures of all time, Elite 12 Kane. This figure goes really expensive on eBay, so you're lucky if you have that in your collection. Next up, we got Elite. I think it's 42. One of the Nasty Boys. I don't remember their names. Sorry about that. And here we have the other one. Here we have Elite 1 Undertaker. Here we have Elite 4 The Big Show. Doesn't have a singlet on because it's on a Jax figure, but I need to find a new one to put it on him. Then here we have Elite NXT TakeOver Austin Aries, his second and last figure. Here we have Elite 2 or 3 Shawn Michaels. Here we have Elite 21 Ryback. Here we have Elite, I think this is 22 Kane. I do have all of Elite 22 Damien Sandow's in my room. I need to actually go get them, so get them after this is over. Here we have Elite 4, or Elite 2 or 4 Matt Hardy. Here we have Hall of Fame series Ultimate Warrior, one of my favorite Warrior figures. Here we have a fix-up of Elite. No, I think it's a best of pay-per-view. Elite John Cena with the basic orange armbands. Here we have Elite 3 Cody Rhodes. Here we have Elite 2 Triple H. I think this is Elite 2. Here we have Elite 22 The Rock. Then we got Elite, same wave as the Tyson Kidd, Umaga. Here we have Elite Legends, Terry Funk. Here is Elite, I think this is Elite 8, Drew McIntyre. Here is Elite, same wave as the Nasty Boys, Elite Triple H, the WrestleMania Elite. Then we got Elite, I think this is 32, I want to say, Daniel Bryan, one of the best Daniel Bryan figures there is, in my opinion. Here we have Elite 3 Ted DiBiase Jr. Here we have Elite 21, the Honky Tonk Man. Here is Elite 28, Axe, or is it Smash? Not for sure. I need to remember a lot of these legends. Sorry about that. Here's Elite 20, crap. No, I think it's actually 31. Jimmy Uso, I think. Or it's Jay, I don't know. I still get confused. Here's Elite 5. Mark Henry. Here is Elite. Once again, same as the Nasty Boys and Triple H. Xavier Woods. Here's Elite 13, I believe. Santino Marella with the basic arm, the Cobra arm, which is kind of cool. Here's Elite 25, Bruno Sammartino. Pretty cool figure. Here is the Elite Hall of Fame 4-pack, Big John Studd. Here's Elite 25, Brodus Clay. I believe this was the last Elite. Could be wrong. Here's Elite 30, Brock Lesnar. Here's Elite 6. Not for sure. Finley. That is knee pads. Need to find some new ones. Here is Elite. I don't know. I think it was Elite 16. Wade Barrett. With a fix-up and a broken neck. Here's the fix-up. It has like wrist tape and... yeah, I think it looks pretty cool like that. Here is Elite 26, I want to say. Jack Swagger. I believe it was also his last Elite. Here is Elite 9 with a head swap. Randy Orton. Don't remember this wave, but it is Tensai. Or Albert, or A-Train, whatever you want to call him. Here is the Elite Best of Pay-Per-View, Singata. Here is Elite don't remember. Fix up of the Boogeyman. Well, it's not really a fix up. It's just the Jack's accessories on the Elite Boogeyman, which I think makes it look a lot better. Here is Elite 20. Crap. Elite 20. Not for sure, but Rey Mysterio. Elite 21, sorry, I think. No, Elite 24. Elite 24, Rey Mysterio. Here is Elite 1, Rey Mysterio. Here we have Elite 1, MVP. Here we have Defining Moments, Hulk Hogan. Then we got Elite 24, I think, Wade Barrett. Elite Hall of Fame 4-pack, Bobby Heenan. Yeah. Then we got Best of Pay-Per-View, Sheamus. Then we have Best of Pay-Per-View figure, or the Build-A-Figure, John Laurinaitis. Here we have Now, Then, and Forever, Bam Bam Bigelow. Here's Elite 33, I think. Batista. Pretty ripped on this figure. And then we got Legends series, Dusty Rhodes. The late, great Dusty Rhodes. Here we have Elite 25, I think. Yeah, I think. Or 26. The Ultimate Warrior. Here we have Elite 1, CM Punk. Here we have Best of Pay-Per-View, Christian with Elite 3 or 2 arm swap. Here we have an Elite 22, Big Show. And we got an Elite Now, Then, and Forever, Tyler Breeze. Pretty cool. Then we have an Elite 1, Edge. Here is the Elite series with the Nasty Boys. I keep on forgetting. But Kalisto. Here we have Elite 32, I think. Junkyard Dog. One of my favorite WWF superstars of all time. Here is Rikishi, Elite 25. Here's Elite 25, Rob Van Dam. Here is the Hall of Fame 4-pack, Mr. Perfect. Probably one of my favorite figures. Here is Elite 4, Kane. Here is Elite 3, I think, John Morrison. Here is Basic Series, Best of 2014, El Torito. I just put him with my Elites because basically an Elite. Here's Elite 7, Hornswoggle. Here's Elite 31, The Godfather. Pretty cool. And then we got Legends series, British Bulldog. Here we have Elite 12, Alberto Del Rio, now known as Alberto El Patron. Here we got Legends series, Kamala. Here we got Legends series, Defining Moments, Sting. Here we got the Hall of Fame 4-pack, Andre the Giant. Here we got Hall of Fame Series 2, I think, Yokozuna. I really do like this figure. Here we have Elite 26. Biggie Langston at the time. Here we have Elite 21 or 22, excuse me, the Giant. Here we have Elite 26 Fandango. Here we got Elite 6 Chava Guerrero. Here we have Elite or Hall of Fame, excuse me, Hall of Fame Series Eddie Guerrero. And here we have Elite, I think this was 29, Luke Harper. And of Elite 22, Damien Sandow. So here are all my elites. I have quite a few, but at the same time, not too many. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out.